What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Dashcam Dummies, episode 1. I'm just going to do a brief intro into this episode, because it's the first episode, just to explain it real quick. But this is going to be just a compilation of everything I've seen on my dashcam since I got it. I got it around Christmas time of this year from my brother, who actually also has a dashcam and makes YouTube videos. Basically, it's all dashcam videos. I think it's called Bad Drivers of Cincinnati. I'll link it up here. And he just has a ton of videos just of everything he sees, because he lives downtown Cincinnati and sees a bunch of crazy stuff. I live in the suburbs, so it's going to be a little more suburb people. But there's just a ton of stuff that it's crazy that you see once you have a dash cam. So without much further ado, I'm just going to show you those. And also, not all of these are people doing dumb stuff on the road. There's also a few in here that are just be weird things I saw while I was driving. So anyway, let's get to the videos. Alright, so in this first video, I'll pause it right here, and you can see this is a double right turn lane. But this silver car on the right just, I think, wants to turn to the outside lane, and I don't know if they weren't paying attention, didn't know it was a double right turn. I start turning, as you can see in the right edge, they come all the way into my lane, and I lay on the horn. Luckily, there's that yellow area to the left, which is just a neutral area, which I was able to pull off into, so I wouldn't get hit as I laid on the horn. But yeah, I guess that person either wasn't paying attention or just wanted to really turn and didn't care if someone was on our left.
Honda. I love the Honda there, older Honda again, when they were fun. Exactly. Our second question, I purchased 6.
Now this one was a little bit scary, actually, because I was not expecting it at all. Usually you can see if someone's about to make a dumb move, but I didn't think they were going to keep pulling through. Anyway, this SUV on the right, this black SUV, starts creeping, and I'm like, oh, he's just looking. Nope, he just wanted to pull out completely in front of me. And just my 2 cents here, I used to live closer to downtown Cincinnati and with a lot of, I guess, younger people. And when they made mistakes, they would typically, I would say, get through their mistakes really quickly. They would speed out of their mistake. Where in the suburbs, a lot of people will make mistakes. Maybe it's because a little bit of older people. They'll make a mistake and they'll continue with that mistake very slowly instead of getting out of the dangerous situation. Kind of like that car just slowly kept going through. Anyway.
Higher ground. Oh my god, oh my god.
Alright, so this one, I'm going to circle this truck way off in the distance if you can see it. Just watch him carefully. He actually blows a tire going 70. You see that puff of smoke right there that comes through, and he caught it and got to the side. So that was just impressive, to be honest. I saw it in the distance, and then everybody put on their brake lights. But that's a pretty good catch at 70 miles an hour. Alright, now this one, this is in, I think, the beginning of March, and like the end of February, I think we had a week-long stretch of like 70 degrees, and I put on my summer tires, which was probably a bad idea. This was a scary drive for me. But this Mustang also had a scary drive as well, whether he put his summer tires on during that week or not. He obviously got loose and hit the guardrail pretty hard there. It looked like the guy was okay. He was standing outside there, but I was pretty scared driving on this day too, because we got a dusting, and with my winter tires it's fine, but with the summers it's a little bit it was a little bit scary out there. All right, this one cracks me up, actually. So let's play a game of how long does it take to clear an intersection after it's red. So look at the light on the left. You can see it's yellow, it's yellow, it's yellow, and it's red. So we paused. So it's red. I'm gonna start the countdown when I resume now. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. We'll give him 6 seconds or so to clear that intersection after it turned red. I mean, the guy was going kind of slow, so I think if I went when I had the green, I think he would have probably been able to stop and saw me. Maybe would have barely tapped me, but it's just that guy did not care or had to be somewhere. But anyway, that was a fun one. All right, this is just a normal one. The guy on the right in the CRV just wasn't checking his blind spot. He puts on his blinker, starts coming over. I lay on my horn here, and he jumps right back into his spot. Typical stuff you see every day, essentially, so nothing crazy here. All right, this one also made me laugh. For some background here, this is 3 lanes narrowing to 2, and there's also an accident up ahead, so there's a lot of traffic up ahead. And this enclave in front of me, he was going like 90 and flew past me right before he kind of got into this lane. And then he did not want anybody passing in the left lane. So he kept boxing people out that were trying to pass, and it was hilarious. He was straddling the line a ton, and whenever anybody came, he'd zoom back out to the left and try to cut them off. And it was just, he was not a happy camper about people trying to get past him. And then anyway, I'll zoom forward here, or I'll fast forward here. And now this is up ahead. There was an accident on this bridge, a few cars, I believe. And this is right after it narrowed from 3 to 2 lanes and then went into a bridge, which doesn't have much of a left median to really get out of the way of anything. So this is kind of like a dangerous intersection. Everybody's flying. So this was the accident anyway, that was up ahead. And you can see some people went in the walls. Good thing no one had a lot of momentum and carried over that bridge or anything like that. All right, so for a little bit of background on this one's a little scarier than it looks, but the right 2 lanes both end up exiting. The right one I think is an exit only. The second from the right exits. And essentially I need to get over 2 lanes after I merge to stay where I want to be. And then the right 2 lanes are always going like 20 miles an hour in the morning because there's so many people trying to exit. And the left 2, people are usually flying at like 60. So you really need to get over left and gun it in order to be safe so no one rear ends you from behind. So I get over and gun it, and this van decides to merge at 20 and sit at 20 and then go a little bit faster. And there was someone coming behind me. It wasn't too close, but there was someone behind me, and it was just one of those things where you really should get out of the way when you merge over and just gun it and get up to speed as fast as you can, but this person didn't really want to. All right, so this one requires a little background as well. So this intersection is extremely busy. It's right after work, and it's always just packed. And the other thing is that everybody is like double turn lanes, double everything. Everybody's got their own light. And what I'm trying to point out here is that if you don't have a green, someone else probably does and is using it. So you can never make like a red on red. It's basically so hard to do any of that stuff because there's so much going on. So anyway, I get the double left turn to turn left. And this car is like, I might go. Yeah, I'll go. And then I laid on my horn, and I think he got scared or she got scared and just jumped to the right. But I mean, she just pulled right out in the middle of our left turn arrow, and that was kind of, I don't know. She must not have seen us. I don't think she would have tried to jump ahead of us. But anyway, that was a little funny. I saw her and it was fine, but just had to lay on my horn for it. But anyway, that's all the videos for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look out for episode 2. I've got a lot more, so that'll be coming up, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.